Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's lesson. My name is Desmond, and I'm a co founder of SPI Academy. Today, I'll be sharing with you lessons on self discovery. But before we dive right into details, it is important to define what self discovery is and why it is so important to carry out a self discovery exercise in our lives. Self discovery has been defined as the process of learning about oneself. This includes every aspect, such as one's strengths and weaknesses, desires and beliefs, values and goals. And it is so important for us to do this exercise because, first, it helps us to gain clarity about our life purpose and goals and to understand our strengths and weaknesses. Secondly, through self discovery, you can understand your emotions, your thoughts, and develop a healthy and more effective way of dealing with them. Thirdly, self discovery provides an opportunity to explore our values and our beliefs, enabling us to live a more fulfilling life. And lastly, through self discovery, we can become more aware of our potential and our capacity for growth and change. We're going to start by talking about strength and weaknesses. Identifying your strength and weaknesses is an important part of self discovery. This is because it helps you identify areas of your life that you can improve, as well as areas where you can utilize your skills and talents. What are strengths? Strengths are simply qualities we are good at and enjoy doing. These are unique things we bring to the table. Examples of such qualities include the ability to multitask, being resourceful, having a positive attitude, willingness to learn, interpersonal skills, ability to work in groups and individually. On the other hand, weaknesses are areas of our lives we need to work on so as to improve. Through self discovery, identifying our weaknesses could help us develop strategies to overcome them. Examples of such areas in our lives include difficulties in staying focused, poor communication skills, impatience, procrastination, overthinking, the inability to say no to tasks, perfectionism, and so on and so forth. Secondly, we are going to talk about our values and goals. These are essential parts of an individual's life, and by default, we live our lives based on the values we are taught from childhood or those which we adopt as we grow. Also, the goals we set for ourselves determine the way we live our lives. What are values? Values are the standards, beliefs, and principles that guide our behavior and decisions. Meanwhile, goals are concrete steps we take to achieve our desired outcomes. Our values act as a guide to the goals we set. Having a clear understanding of our own values and goals is essential in order to make progress in life. When we understand the values and goals, we are more likely to make decisions that align with them. Values are actionable words that guide our decision making process. Example, if one of your values is honesty, it means you are resolving to tell the truth always. If it is humility, it means you are resolving to be at the service of others. If your value is hard work, this implies that you are resolving to do the work regardless of how you feel every time there is work to be done. And if you choose responsibility as a value, this means you're going to decide to be accountable to yourself and to the people around you every time you need to do so. Examples of other values include respect, loyalty, kindness, selflessness, self reliance, determination, confidence. Thirdly, we are going to talk about self awareness and self exploration. Self awareness and exploration is an important aspect of self discovery that permits acceptance of one's current self and expansion and growth in other aspects. Self awareness is the process of understanding and recognizing one's feelings, one's thoughts, and one's behaviors. Through self awareness, You need to be as mindful as possible to be able to discover your feelings, your thoughts, and your behaviors. Self awareness is so important for personal growth and development as it can help us to handle difficult situations. To ensure that we are consistently moving towards achieving our goals, we need to match our reactions towards our feelings, our thoughts, and our behavior to our values. For example, your goal is to make 100K every week or every month as a salesperson. What does that mean? It means the way you handle your the way you handle your feelings, your thoughts, and your behavior needs to be completely different from someone who doesn't have this goal. In this case, your values may be aspects such as resilience, persistence, a positive attitude, and a positive mindset always. On the other hand, self awareness has to do mainly with two things: self acceptance and self compassion. Self awareness leads to greater self acceptance and self compassion, which can help you to be more mindful of your emotions and to better regulate them. The advantages of self awareness are greater emotional intelligence, improved mental health, better relationship with others. Self exploration. This is a powerful tool for discovering your passions, your interests, and your skills. It involves looking at your past experiences and evaluating your strengths and weaknesses. When you do this, you can easily discover who you are and what you bring to the world. Think of the activities that brought you joy and a sense of accomplishment. These are definitely activities you are passionate about. Also, you can equally evaluate your present life. What activities are you currently interested in? What skills or talents would you love to develop? Being mindful of your interests and abilities can help you stay in touch with your inner self and help you discover new ways to express yourself. And lastly, self exploration can involve looking ahead to the future. What are your short term, medium term, and long term goals? What will you like to achieve in the next few years? What skills will you need to learn so as to ensure that you can achieve these goals you have set for yourself? When you think about the future, it helps you focus on the things that are important to you. Self development. Self development is a journey of continual learning and improvement. It is a process of taking actions to improve your knowledge, skills, and abilities so that you can reach your goals and become the best version of yourself. It involves enhancing your physical, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual potential to live a more balanced and fulfilled life. Development involves four different aspects, and we are going to start with the first one: physical self development. Physical self development involves activities such as exercises, nutrition, and sleep. It is important to take care of your body so that you can be productive and have energy to pursue your goals. Eating healthy and getting enough rest can help ensure that you have the energy and focus you need to stay on track. Exercise can help you improve your physical health as well as your mental health. Secondly, emotional self development. Emotional self development focuses on managing your emotions and improving your mental health. It involves learning how to regulate your emotions and dealing with stress in a healthy way. This can involve mindful practices, meditation, cognitive behavioral therapy, and other techniques to help you understand and manage your emotions. The third aspect of self-development is intellectual development. Intellectual self-development is about learning new things and expanding your knowledge base. This might involve taking classes, reading books, engaging in activities that can help you learn more about your chosen field or area of interest. It involves honing your critical thinking and problem solving skills. And lastly, we can talk about spiritual self development. Spiritual self development is about developing your inner self and connecting with a higher purpose. It involves exploring your values, beliefs, and purpose in life and finding ways to align your life to those values. It can involve spiritual practices such as meditation, prayers, and journaling. Self development is an ongoing process that requires dedication and effort. It takes time to develop the skills and abilities you need, but it is an invaluable journey that can help you reach your goals and become the best version of yourself. Here are the key takeaways from today's lessons. We have spoken about self discovery, and we discussed four different aspects of self discovery. The first, strengths and weaknesses. The second, values and goals. The third, self awareness and self exploration. And lastly, self development. And we said self discovery is the process of learning about oneself. Strength and weaknesses. Strength and weaknesses are those things which we are good at and which we can utilize to make our lives better, as well as what we need to improve upon. We spoke about goals and values, and we said values are actionable words that direct or guide our decision making process, while our goals are the concrete steps we take to achieve life's purpose. Note that your values and your goals must be aligned to ensure coherence. Thirdly, we spoke about self awareness and self exploration, where we said self awareness is the process of understanding and recognizing one's feelings, thoughts, and behavior patterns. As far as self exploration is concerned, we said that it is the process of discovering your passions, your interests, and your skills. It involves looking at your past experiences and evaluating your strengths and weaknesses. And lastly, we spoke about self development, which is a journey of continual learning and improvement. It is a process of taking action to improve your knowledge, skills, and abilities so that you can reach your goals and become the best version of yourself. It involves enhancing your physical, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual potential to live a more balanced and fulfilling life.